Hello. Today I'm going to speak for something that maybe again is not so common, but it's like how anxiety is can help you can be related to photography, and it's not like the anxiety we have when we go to photograph something uncommon or photograph people or something like that, but it's more like how can photography help us with anxiety? And I have my thoughts because for me it helped me a lot. I mean, it hel- it helps me to reduce in general my anxiety just by like exploring different things, learning new things, watching videos, trying new techniques. All these things combine. It's a distraction from my daily life, and I'm always anxious. So for me, it's not like if I'm anxious, but it's how much anxious I am. And photography is one of the things that helped me. And I I want to discover new things, and this is all my energy can be there. And it's like it's not it's one of my reasons for leaving home many times. So if I didn't have the I'm an introvert, so I don't have close friends, and photography is one of the reasons I can escape from home. But I thought instead of just sharing my own thoughts, I can just like go and make some like a small internet research and see if I can find something useful. And I will try, as I did in other videos, I will try to read and come back to with my comments. So if we start with what is anxiety, and says anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with uncertain outcome. It can manifest in various ways, including physical symptoms, increased heart rate, muscle tension, sweating, trembling, dizziness, and shortness of breath. Emotional symptoms, feeling of dread, fear, or panic. Behavioral symptoms, avoidance of situations that trigger anxiety, restlessness, and difficulty concentrating. Anxiety can be a natural response to stress, but when it becomes excessive or chronic, it can interfere with daily life and well being. So, for me, uh, for years I was suffering of strong dizziness, and then it has to do like with toilet things and symptoms there. And I do things like mindfulness, meditation, or therapy, but I never took any drugs, medication for it. So, how can I mean, what can be like how photography can help with anxiety? And for example, when we are one of the first things in my notes is like mindfulness and presence. Photography encourages you to focus on the present moment, helping to reduce anxiety by diverting your attention from worries to the act of capturing a scene. Practicing mindful photography can enhance your awareness and appreciation of your surroundings. For me, that's working. So many times I'm outside, and just by observing around me, I don't have the worries that usually are in my mind, and I'm more open to see things around me. And maybe I will make another video one day just with this on mindfulness and presence of with photography. The second thing about it can be a creative expression. Photography allows you to express your emotions and thoughts visually, which can be therapeutic. Creating art through photography can help you process and understand your feelings better. For me, I think it's more like maybe that's happened subconsciously, and maybe I don't know because I think I can express my feelings, but maybe some other people can be helped for that. Another thing, social connection. Sharing your photos can lead to positive feedback and social interaction, which can alleviate feelings of loneliness and anxiety. Joining photographic groups or communities can provide support and a sense of belonging. For me, uh, what I'm doing here is sharing my thoughts about photography, and that can lead. And some people like it, not many yet, but some people like it, and it's quite encouraging and it helps me motivate to keep doing things, even if it is videos like this, which I think most people maybe will not find interesting. But still, I want to express myself, and it helps me by expressing myself. But like joining photography groups can help a lot of people, but maybe it's not for me. But I mean, I encourage you if you think that if you like photography and you want to join a group, you can join and you can meet people with common interest and sharing ideas there. And I mean, if that's our way of escaping home and meeting new people, especially if our anxiety keeping us at home, somebody is making noise outside, uh, then why not do it? I mean, I think as long as that something made us happy, and it's like in an artistic and safe way, why not do it? And it says fifth is routine and structure. Establishing a regular photography routine can provide structure and a sense of purpose, which can be comforting for those dealing with anxiety. Planning your photography sessions can help you feel more in control and reduce anxiety about the unknown. For me, this one, I think it's like more. I don't like to put a routine because I have enough routine in my life, but some for some people can be helpful. And if we go like practical tips for using photography to manage anxiety, I think it's like, as we say about to be more mindful, and we can focus on details around us, like the textures of leaves, or to play of light and shadow. Take photos of anything that catches your eyes without worrying about perfection. And I think that's quite important. We have to concentrate on what makes us happy. And especially if we do photography for therapeutic reasons, just leaving our house and taking photos for whatever makes us happy. I think that's important. And uh, it's maybe refer back to that again, but the thing that we can go and reflect on our photos and maybe just go outside one day and take like symbolical like things that makes us are happy, then we can go and make like a folder with all the things that makes us happy, and maybe we can go and refer to this folder, and I don't know, and just when our anxiety is so high, maybe for some people it can be helpful to print these photos and for things they like and use this as a reference to make them happy. I don't know. I'm not doing it yet, but maybe I should do for myself. And another idea is we can create a photo journal, documenting your daily life and emotions through photos. This can help you track your progress and reflect on positive moments. I make I bought like a notebook and a small printer so I can print things that every time I'm outside of my routine. I haven't updated for months, but I think, and write some thoughts. So this can help also. We share about the photographing community, and it says explore nature. Spend time outdoors, capturing the beauty of natural landscapes. Nature photography can be particularly soothing. I think that's 100% agree. If you have like some nice countryside, you can go and walk and you can see. Spending the time in nature can be always beneficial. And then it's like, for me, I don't have some so nice nature, or I'm a little afraid to go to the mountains close to me because there are some wild dogs. But even you don't need to go to the nature. Even if you live in the city place, you can go to a park or walk by the sea if you have sea close to you. I have a sea, but I don't have a beach. I have a concrete sea, so for me it helps me more to be by the beach, and all my senses are better there. And then we can experiment. We can it says experiment with different angles and perspectives. So for me, I like to go and look lower because I like to take photos of small objects. And also 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 it can helps also it can helps for depression. If you are depressed, again, like how it can help photography for depression is, some people they find it quite hard to express themselves. So if they are in a therapeutic session, they can use photos to express their feelings. And we say like again, it's a way of creative, and people with depression maybe they find nothing interest. So maybe photography can trigger their creativity, and they can see and find something that helps them express themselves. And it says like a yeah, it provides for the people with depression, photography can provide a way to express emotions and thoughts visually, which can be therapeutic. And creating art through photography can help you process and understand your feelings better. Again, it's like for depression, also mindfulness and practice mindfulness can help also for depression. And another thing is, especially for depressed people, it's a sense of accomplishment. And completing a photography project or capturing a beautiful image can give you a sense of achievement. This can boost your self-esteem and provide a positive focus. And when you set yourself to do something, it's it can boost your self-esteem. If I say to myself, I will go on Saturday and take some photos and come back and see the photos and print the photos. And I was the other time I was telling you about some photos I print and put in my wall. And I think for me this makes me happy, and it's a it can help your self esteem. And there's another term I don't remember at the moment, but again we say it can help you connect with socially, especially if you're alone. And another thing that's like, it's about self portraiture, and taking photos of yourself can be quite therapeutic. Either when you're in a bad situation, you can take it as a reference and compare how you will be in a better situation, or if you're depressed and don't take care of yourself at all, when you start taking care of yourself, it can help you again. So we spoke a little today about how photography can help you with anxiety. And if you never tried it and you enjoy photography and you suffer from anxiety, I suggest you. This is just some thoughts. I suggest you to explore it a little further, because I'm not a fully expert on that, but it's like to motivate you to explore it further and be more mindful, not only uh, about the process of photography, but be more mindful of about how this can help you. I hope this. I don't know if you heard of these things, all these things. So I hope this, as I say, this could be something new for you to consider to help you with the battle with the anxiety. Because I mean, some people cannot afford like a therapist if they are also unemployed, but they can have a mobile phone and they can go outside and start taking photos of things they like. And if you start finding feel things you like, maybe it can motivate you to be like happier. I don't know. But for me, I think it's always a thing that saved me, photography many times. And I think from the things I told you, maybe I want to come back and speak more about mindfulness and photography, because I think it's quite interesting, and maybe give more suggestions about how you can do a mindful practice through photography. I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know how many people will watch these things, because I know I think they're not the most popular things to discuss about photography, but it's a part of it. And for me, what do we say about like how photography can be therapeutic? All for me is this process can have like benefits and makes me just express myself, and I consider this again is a part of my photography journey, because I start this channel as speaking for my photography, and so expressing myself and feel like be heard. I think that's all. Again, I said that a few times, so I hope to see you again, and if you're still here, I really appreciate it. Bye.